this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys some tips about the Minecraft Pocket Edition that you might or might not know about. If you end up liking the video, then please subscribe to my channel, and I guess that we should start now. Let's go. As you guys already know that the basic method of exploding TNTs is that you need to ignite them with the flint and steel, or you can use redstone. But you know, that's just too basic. So instead, I'm gonna show you some other ways of exploding TNT. So the first way is that you can have any kind of sword that has fire aspect enchantment on it, and you can just tap on the TNT and it's gonna explode. Second method is that you can even use a fire aspect enchantment book itself to ignite TNT, and I think that you might not have one in your hand, but it's still handy and you can use whenever you like it. So the third and the final way is to shoot the TNT with a flame enchantment bow and arrow. I think that a lot of you guys might know about this, but I still felt like including it in the list, so I just did it. Now, this way of exploding TNT might even be useful when you are mining those precious ancient debris in the nether, and you can just place down TNT and get a bit far from it, and you can just shoot arrows, and you can even have some extra time to get in cover so that the TNTs don't explode on you. And you can see that this method of mining ancient debris is really efficient, and I'm just gonna check how many ancient debris I found. Okay, so there is one right there, and can't see any. Okay, there are 3 more over here as well, so I found a total of 4 ancient debris. If you guys want some quick ancient debris, then this is probably the best way of mining it. You can even use beds instead of TNTs, but that's kinda like dangerous, so I don't really use it. So the next tip is that instead of killing endermen for getting their ender pearls, you can just barter with these piglin guys, and they have a chance of giving you an ender pearl in return. They can give you up to 4 ender pearls at a time, and it's just a great way of getting ender pearls. You won't even have to fight with those scary long-legged creatures anymore. But remember, whenever you are near these piglin guys, you should always have some sort of gold armor on you, because if you're not wearing a gold armor, then they are gonna be aggressive towards you, and they can even kill you. Okay, so we already found some ender pearls, and it didn't even take me that long. So as you can see, that it's a great way of finding ender pearls. Now some of you guys are gonna be like, how the hell am I supposed to find that much gold? But you can just see yourselves that the nether is now a really efficient way of finding gold, because these kind of gold ores give you about 4 to 5 gold nuggets, and 9 of them make 1 golden ingot, and these golden ores are just spread around the nether like literally everywhere. So it's way faster to find gold in the nether instead of finding it in the overworld. A beacon pyramid is having 1 to 4 layers in it. The first layer is made up of 9 blocks, the second layer is made up of 25 blocks, and the third layer is made up of 49 blocks. And the last but not the least, the fourth layer and the final layer is made up of 81 blocks. That's a lot. The more layers you build, the larger the area of the effect of beacons is gonna be, and you will even have access to more effects. Man, building bridges like this can be a real pain in our finger. But we Bedrock players are really lucky because the developers thought about adding a feature. If you're making a bridge like this, then you can just position yourself on the end block here, and you can just aim your crosshair a bit above and tap the block, and you can see that I didn't even need to look at the block that I'm placing the cobblestone on. and it's like really easy way of making bridges like this, and it can be even be used in the bed wars. Oh my god, poor sheep. I suggest that you should be careful when you try it for the first or the second time, because you can just fall down like that and it's gonna break your leg. There are two ways of making infinite water source in this game if you don't have two water buckets with you. The first one is by placing a water bucket with a cod in it or any kind of fish, either it being a cod or salmon. After placing it, all you need to do is just to catch the fish back in the bucket. And if you do it, then you're gonna have a water bucket which you can use to create an infinite water source. The other way of creating an infinite water source is by taking down two blocks and placing the water bucket on the upper block, and then placing kelp in it, two kelps to be exact. You can see that there are two kelps inside it, and then all you need to do is to break both of them and you're gonna have two blocks of infinite water source. I mean, not infinite, but there are gonna be two blocks of water, and then you can just take both of them and create an infinite water source. If you're deep inside a ravine or a cave, then you're gonna stumble upon these lava lakes, and if you wanna go across it, then you can just place a water bucket and re-extract the water, and there you go. The lava is gonna turn into obsidian and you're just free to roam around. Now, the water bucket is not only useful for destroying lava sources like that, but it can even be used to break your fall, just like that. And the technique that this uses is called MLG water bucket technique. And you can just place water underneath your feet when you're just about to hit the ground to break your fall, and you will not take any kind of damage. If you stumble upon lava pits like this, then you can use their lava to fill your buckets, and you can just make sure that you don't fall in the lava just like I did. You can then later put these lava buckets in your furnaces to act as a fuel, and these lava buckets can each provide and smelt 100 items at a time, which just way more than any kind of coal or coal block. The last tip is that if you're too scared of these wither skeleton guys, then you can just place blocks that are at a height 1 block higher than you, and you will be able to pass underneath them, but the wither skeletons won't be, because they are 3 blocks high and you are 2 blocks high. So that was it for the video guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel to see more content like this in the future. Now, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.